the black race. Some say he died for the equality of minorities. Others said he died for the harmony within all races. But we have to realize, Treyvon Martin did not choose to die. His death was indeed a murder. In the words of Malcolm X, who taught you that a young black man in a hoodie is automatically a threat? Who taught you that his mere presence makes him guilty? Who taught you that a black life is disposable? Who taught you? Who created these images? Who brainwashed you to think that the black race is one set identity? And why is it when I ask these questions, expose these ideas, scream, yell, and fight to tell you that racism exists, you get uncomfortable? You ask me to take my race out of the equation. You tell me focusing on race creates racism. You plead with me. Just be quiet. Just be quiet. Just be quiet about your identity. Do me a favor. Deny your history. Make me feel comfortable about your uncomfortable situation. Do not bring up the past as if it had nothing to do with the future. Do not focus on racism because we are a post-racial society. At the end of the day, this case, his image, this message has taught us one thing about how black people are perceived. If we are a black man in a hoodie, we are dangerous. If we are black people at night, we're hoodlums. If we are black people gathering, we're threatened. Treyvon was killed because of these messages. That's why he was profiled. That's why he was chased. That's why he was called a coup. That's why he is murdered. And that's why we're here today. Stop buying skills as the key. Stop and we are putting money into the pockets of people that are not here supporting Treyvon. They're not here. Aren't you too? Okay. We need to stop putting money into the pockets of people who do not support us. Treyvon's death is not about his attacker being white or Hispanic or Latino or whatever. It's not about an armed, overzealous, self-reported neighborhood watch me following an unarmed 17-year-old boy. It's about Skittles, and it's not about Skittles or iced tea. Treyvon's death is about the soul of America and the consciousness, or should I say unconsciousness of American people. Before Treyvon, there was Troy Davis, there was B. Cole, there was Tom Bradley, Justin Timberlake, and a whole lot of people that was in the deal. Treyvon's death is shocking. Yes, it's tragic. Yes, it's unjust, unreal, unacceptable. Yes, but it's not surprising. So, why are we surprised? Why are we here behind this death? I want to make sure that people move to act after this. Thank you. Remind you as speakers, we appreciate everybody's energy and passion and words. We have a lot of people, so if you can't respect the 2 minutes, we're going to have to cut you short. Thank you.
Y'all make some noise for justice. That's what this represents. This momentum will not stop until that's accomplished. My name is Nick Muhammad. I'm a black man, but I'm also an American. At the end of the day, when you look around this response, you see all types of people here. I see plenty of people that fit the same description that Treyvon did. But I want you all to understand what we have right here in the palm of our hands. It's an opportunity. We're at a crossroads. There's what America has been, and there's what America needs to be, and there's what we can make America be. So make some noise if y'all want to see a new America. I'm on the ground every day with many of the people that are up here. Fighters, get involved. Talk to your friends and family and neighbors. Make sure that the calls down in Florida take to any incoming calls. Pack all of the emails. Make sure that the governor of Florida comes to accountability for bullshit legislation. Stand up and define it for yourselves. Not let them tell you what's the law, what's right, what's wrong,
Follow us on Twitter at March for Treyvon, Minnesota. It's March for Treyvon, Minnesota. Just a really quick word. Let me represent for all the black women who are also under the same attack. This is an attack on the black family. What affects Treyvon, what affects black men, affects black women, and the black family. This is about all of us. Yes, we stand for humanity. Yes, discrimination happens to everyone. But let's make no mistake about it. We have more than 440 years of these injustices done to our community. So what do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. Good evening, everyone. Hello. My name is Judy Williams. I'm 1/3 of Urge Minneapolis. My name is Serena Howard. I'm a part of Urge Minneapolis. I'm a student at the UW. I'm Michelle. Yes. Well, we are here. We are here because of the fact that all of us standing before you are youth workers. A lot of young people showed out today. A lot of adults showed out today. But we wanted to make sure. We wanted to make sure that young people, before anything, know that this fight is not just for Treyvon Martin, it is for yourselves, it is for your children. Now, I see that a lot of my peers and elders have prepared speeches, and myself, I didn't have a chance to do that. Only because I was up for about a good 16 hours plus writing my African American midterm for Mr. Keith Mays. So those of you guys that know Keith Mays, you know he's serious about his papers. So I turned it in. I wanted to make sure that I let you know that in my findings, in my research, the question that was posed to us was what was the greatest struggle for African Americans during the Reconstruction era? And what was their greatest, what were their greatest allies? For me, I believe the fact that they stood together in solidarity, they made sure that they left nobody behind regardless of the issue or what the problem was, and they looked out for everyone regardless of if they were their own. That is why the 13th, 14th Amendment was created for everyone. So in my findings, I know it may be tough to decide or whether or not we're going to come and stand in the cold and march regardless of something you may have not met before, but just know that that commitment, that sacrifice is what it's going to take to make sure that no one else has to suffer the consequence of an angry white male or an angry person at any cost. As simple as that. So I want you all to know, as simple as that. I want you all to know that it's not about the people who are up here speaking before you, because we're no more experts than you are about this issue. I don't know no more than anyone out here in the audience, but what I want to make sure is done is that you are encouraged and that you feel that you have the support of your peers and your community. So if you need anyone to help you in your efforts for any issue that you feel is unjust, regardless of whatever I'm telling you is unjust, you can always count on myself, Mr. Howard, and Michelle Ware, and the rest of the supporters of Treyvon Martin. Thank you very much for the time. Next speaker.
What's happening, everybody? My name is Leroy Duncan. I'm organizing in Minnesota with Hope Community and with OAB working on racial justice issues. I got a few questions.
Oh, okay, cool.
Are you angry? Yes. Are you angry? Yes. Are you tired? Are you happy? Well, I want to say something right now. I want to tell you the truth, all right? The truth is, I am absolutely pleased. I'm angry, but I'm so pleased
people coming out in droves to support this young man in a story that has happened constantly, over and over, for centuries in this country. All right? Young men like Treyvon have been the victims of oppression for ages. And it's happened for so long that some of us are numb to it. Some of us don't feel angry. And those people are at home watching American Idol, or watching a basketball game, or catching The Simpsons, right? That's apathy. That's apathy. And as long as apathy lives within the spirit of this nation, nothing will ever change. So when you look around this crowd, understand that every person here has chosen not to embrace apathy, but instead to embrace justice. That means something. That means something because it's not everybody. Not everybody who embraces justice. What we want are our leaders in this country to be just. To be just, to have truth and justice. To actually lead because they embrace justice and want to fight for it and hold it up for everyone in this country. So when you look around this crowd, know that you have that inside of you and that you are worthy of leadership. Every single person here is worthy of leadership. Apathy is what flowed through the spirit of the police department when they came to that crime scene. They decided not to do anything about it. They decided to watch American Idol. We're not deciding that tonight. I'm going to tell you one quick story, right? My brother went to jail when I was 13 years old. He went to jail for murder. He's been in jail for 17 years, Joseph Spain. The cops, they came. He was arrested on suspicion. He was prosecuted. He was tried and convicted of murder. If this is the rule of the game that we're playing that we call the justice system, then let's keep playing that game for Treyvon. Right now today. I want you to commit to embrace your spirit of justice, not only today, but every day for the rest of your lives. Thank you. How's everyone doing tonight? Maybe I can get out of that. Get out of there. I want to claim our Arsenio Award. I'm the president of the Black Student League. I'm also the vice president of my chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. All right. We are out here today to fight the major injustice constantly deal with in our society. But if we just take on the strength of those who came before us and stand on the shoulders of those giants, we can combat this and we will win. Alright? All we gotta do is just stand together, put our fists in the air just like this and just keep moving forward. There is power behind this fist. And with that power, we will ignite a fire that will spread across the nation and we will win this battle. And any other battles that come before us. For the past couple of summers, I've been in middle school serving this year I'll be a site coordinator. And one of the things that we do with our children every morning, we sing a song called Something Inside So Strong. And that's something that we need to remember. There's something inside so strong of all of us that we can withstand anything, and nothing's too big for us to tackle. All right? I love you people. A 17-year-old African-American male, Treyvon Martin, has been shot. His killer, 28-year-old George Zimmerman, he's claiming self-defense. Zimmerman claimed self-defense. He stereotyped Brother Treyvon Martin to be up to no good, on drugs, and essentially assumed he was a criminal because he was wearing a gray hoodie and he had brown skin. This is after Zimmerman stated these a-holes always get away with it. I can only imagine how black mothers and black fathers are thinking after this. Up until this point, our black mothers and fathers have always told us to immediately place our hands above our heads when we stopped by the police. to tell us to pass away or quit, for fear that our lives may be in danger, our killers may roam free, and we may be blamed for our race alone. The human part of me fears for the future. I'm afraid Zimmerman will not be arrested. I fear that if this occurs, our country would be saying that Treyvon was just another black boy, just another degenerate who should have worn an American Eagle shirt and dyed his skin white. And for these reasons, I have fervently prayed for the Martin family in our country. I keep asking myself, how many of our brothers and sisters have got to be here before our nation realizes the need for black men? There was Emmett in 1955, James Training in 1964, Rodney King in 1991, and now at least 6 more African Americans were fatally shot, whose killers free are still free, simultaneous as our first black president is in office. Oscar Grant in 2009, Rakia Boyd, Ashley Conaway, Abria Brown, 3-year-old Terrell Mays, and Treyvon Martin all in 2012. There are so many other places that I would be seeing for hours this week. And I believe as we know that this issue is much deeper than just this situation. This system has persisted as the dark has yet to be brought to light. And what this means is that there's a fight ahead, a fight for justice. I'm so content to see so many diverse faces, for surely we all recognize that this is not an African-American fight. This is a fight of ours. If we the people allow this blatant disregard for civil and human rights and depreciation of life to occur, we may wake up one morning and find that we no longer are a peaceable symbol of vote for all groups. And in closing, I proclaim, I am Treyvon Martin. I stand with solidarity and with his family, friends, and those around the country that seek justice. I stand with all of my brothers and sisters of all